What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the ESL Pro League Season 10 matchup between Ninjas in Pajamas and G2 Esports. Joining me on the desk is my co-caster, Daniel the Saved One Mena, and myself, Colin Seymour Moore. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing, Colin. This is going to be an awesome matchup between G2 Esports and NIP. I just really want to jump into this match as we introduce both of these teams. And you can see here getting ready on Dust 2. It's going to be map 1 here in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, and we got, on Ninjas in Pajamas, we got Forest, Plopsky, Lekro, Rez, and Twist. A stellar lineup of rookies alongside the veteran Forest. He's been on the team for a very long time. And headed straight to this pistol round, we see Amanek getting 2 kills right on Plopsky and Forest.
Yeah, right off the bat, which is really nice. The smoke going down just by the doors, as well as Lekro just trying to find whatever he can. A couple of little shots going down, and he gets one. Kenny S. gets headshotted, as well as NECA looking for a couple of more. He gets one Jack, or how do you pronounce that name?
Okay, so I'm going to introduce
Jax.
G2 Esports.
Yes, please.
We got Jax, we got Kenny S, Hunter, Amanek, and Nexa.
Okay.
Once again, it's almost like a mirror matchup. We got Kenny S, the veteran, and Forrest, the veteran, and their lineup of rookies. And both these teams just look so good for this best of 2. We got Dust 2. You know, G2 picks up the first round on T side, and we see a nice save coming out from Ninjas in Pajamas, aside from the Scout. So Scout's actually going to get picked right a little bit. No, he's not going to get picked, but he's going to take a lot of damage, down to half right off the bat.
I could definitely agree with you on that one. And G2 just picking up all of their weapons here for this round. Only about a minute until we start to see a lot of action. Hunter with a really nice Molotov actually going in, as well as a flashbang, just to see if he can really find anybody. But through the smoke is a couple of members that we can see. And Forrest gets an immediate headshot, which is really, really nice for NIP.
Oh, that's
Woo!
simply an excellent pick by Forrest, because picking up that SMG, he can get $600 per kill with the SMGs, because they pick up more money per kill than normal guns. And that pistol kill also, it's just insane to just hold that angle above the smoke and get it. And as I speak, Kenny S, the man, the myth, the legend, picks up a nice kill on Plopsky. Takes a little bit of damage, so he's knocked down to half. And just the default hold by the CT side, getting picked by Nexa. He's the entry fragger right now, and everybody's dropped down into a T-spawn. CT spawn. And we're just going to have it slow down. Lekro picks up Jax. The bomb goes down, so G2 is on the defense. They just have to back off, and I think Lekro, Twist, and Forrest are going to opt to save these guns.
Yeah, they're just going to try and chill out just for a little bit. They see that the bomb is going off. I believe Lekro actually might want to go for something a little bit big here. You can see him kind of peeking towards the side by Amanek. He's full on this, and NECA ends up grabbing 1 kill, and another one going over Forest by Cat. Now with a couple of shots, ends up getting 1. Can he get the second one here? A couple of shots going down long. He grabs 1. Can he grab the second one? He knows exactly where this enemy player is. He knows that the bomb's going to be going off. If he can try and grab 1, it could be really, really good, but he's not going to find anything. Just going to pick up the sniper and save.
Yeah, picking up that Scout, and you know, Amanek gets out with 8 kills, or 8 health, sorry. And looking at that 8 health, you know, he could have gone down and lost that gun, but it's a good thing he got away with that AK, because if he lost that AK, that would have been devastating for G2. But G2 up by 2 already, and we're going to see the gun round come out. So let's see who's on top with these rifles.
Yeah, this is a super close match still, even just looking at this. Usually by round 2 or round 3, at least in this tournament, we've been seeing that the team that is up by 2 is really, really dominant. Right?
Yeah.
We can see that they have a very sizable lead, and it's very noticeable. The only problem here is that NIP, they don't want to stop, right? In that last round, it was only 1 person remaining. So it's going to be really, really close here in round number 3.
Yeah, and Forrest doing all he can to take the economy down for G2, but G2 comes out with the win, and, you know, they save that AK. Although, I don't really agree with what Ninjas in Pajamas did, because they were not in a good position to retake that site, and when they just peeked out, they lost everything that they could. They could have brought the SMG out, although Forrest did get quite a bit of money off of those kills. I think that could have just been a little bit more if his team didn't peek out the way they did. Amanek taking so much damage to the molly, but he's out on site, so he's going to get as much dominance as he can on that bomb site. Rez just holding down into pit. He's got 2 players above him, gets flashed, takes a lot of damage from a grenade. Jax, Nexa, both taking 2 kills on Amanek on point, getting a 3rd kill. We're only down to 2 for Ninjas and Pajamas, and they're going to save right away. They're not even going to think twice about that. Heading back over to the B bomb site, and bomb gets planted. That's the round. 3 to G2.
Yeah, both of them having M4s here in this round just means that they want to try and save it for this round number 4 going into this one. But G2, very, very easy play coming into this one. Just grabbing all of the kills that they possibly can and just capping the bomb side. They want to rack up as much money as possible so that going into round number 4, they can hopefully try and transition that lead a little bit better. Amanek, though, just looking into this site, wants to be a little bit sneaky.
Looking to take away the guns of Ninjas and Pajamas. They don't want them to come out into the next round with this. And 4 is going to go down to Amanek. Amanek's going ham in this round. Hunter takes out Plopsky after the bomb goes off too. So that's no money going toward Plopsky. That's crazy that they just barge in there and take out Ninjas and Pajamas so swiftly, because if Ninjas and Pajamas kept those guns, they could have had a nice buy-up into the next round.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. But now you're coming into round number 4 here, 3-0. What is the thing that Ninjas have to do? Because I know it's only round number 3, right? But in a game like this, the momentum can slowly pile up. So what does Ninjas have to do here in order to come back?
Well, looking back into the last round, you saw Amanek just cause so much disarray getting onto that bomb site instantly. He got on that bomb site, and then Ninjas and Pajamas knew they had to focus on Amanek as well as focusing on anybody who's coming up through pit. And Rez in pit just couldn't hold on to it. You know, he had too many players on him, and it didn't turn out in the favor of Ninjas. And once Amanek got a good hold on the point, it was just all over for Ninjas.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. But now you can see brand new round, which means a brand new chance to come back into this one with the smoke going down into Cats. NECA ends up grabbing 1 kill, which is super, super nice for himself. Twist ends up falling at the beginning of this round. Forrest just with the Glock and is not able to take down Nexa. Bomb going down. Lekro ends up getting 1 kill onto Nexa, as well as Amanek just looking down into the CT spawn and ends up grabbing a kill for himself. Super, super nice to start off the round with G2 and ended up planting the Deeg onto Amanek is super, super nice. G2, they had the opportunity there just to save, but the players just wanted to look for more.
Yeah, Plopsky, that Deagle shot was nuts, because I know he wanted to come out with the AK, but he came out with a kill as well as the AK, and they're going to have it going into the next round. So bomb's going to go off. That's 4 rounds to G2, but honestly, Ninjas and Pajamas next, they're going to have that AK into the next round. They're going to have some Deagles.
Right.
And I think they're going to have a pretty good buy looking. They are all around the $6,000 economic stand. So they're going to have good utility. You're going to have good rifles. Maybe we're going to see an AWP come out. And I can't remember exactly who on NIP brings out the AWP, but once we see it, he's going to go off. If I'm not wrong, it's Lekro. Right.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to see it here. Lekro not having it. It's Twist that ends up having the AWP here. Maybe he wants to try and pull off a little bit of something cheeky, but Lekro ends up grabbing 1 kill for himself, which is really good. Ends up getting sniped, though, by Kenny S. Kenny S with a really nice snipe inside of this pick. Nexa as well, just setting up for literally whatever he can grab here. Regs, what? I don't know. Rez,
holding
brain,
up,
brain,
pushing
farting.
into catwalk. Kenny S on the AWP is just so amazing. I can't never. He never disappoints me.
Yes.
With that sniper in his hand, he never disappoints me. We're gonna see a nice rotation with the bomb going over to the B side. So they're just gonna slowly rotate. They still have a minute left, so they have enough time. And Rez and Twist both on the A side, expecting that push from long, and Forrest setting up to come. So nobody is on B. So if they decide to, bomb's going to B.
Yeah, the bomb will be walking slowly towards B. Upper Tons is going to be that area. But you can see the smoke on the map going through into it. Does number 6, does Jax end up wanting to push through it? Actually, a couple of shots actually going towards the tunnel itself. Jax ends up actually falling to a grenade in just 1 close shot. You can see G2 with big old smiles on their face. Kenny S looking with the AWP. Twist as well. Slowly going around this corner. Is he going to find someone? He is, but the shot is not going to go off. Twist ends up falling
Oh, Kenny
with
S.
to an AK. Kenny S looking on top of the point, ends up grabbing one kill for himself, grabs a second one for himself, and he is super, super happy about that one. Amanek is now looking for one more kill. Plopsky, can he, or is he going to charge through the smoke? Answer so far is going to be no.
Going to try to pick up the op and get away because they need that into the next round.
Yes.
They're going to go down 5 points, but Kenny as holding that long
crazy.
position, doing so much for his team yet because they were going to push over to B, but that grenade from Plopsky was next. It was 200 IQ, and he got the shot off, takes out Jax, but the rotation just comes through mid. They go up to Catwalk, take out Twist, and one by one, Ninjas in Pajamas fall on A site, and that's going to be round 5 to G2. I don't think Ninjas in Pajamas necessarily did anything bad.
Right.
I think they just got caught off guard by G2.
Sometimes getting off card is the only answer. Or, yeah, caught off guard, not card. is the only answer sometimes, and that's what we ended up seeing. Like, no one really expects the CTs to just rush, or the Ts to just rush the CT side, right? So, this strat coming out here, and Kenny asked you get to see a replay of this one with the 2 quick snipes, which is really good. Now we're starting to see the loadouts.
Yeah, we see full buy from G2 still, but it's looking a little bit worse for wear for Ninjas in Pajamas. They got the M4 in the op, but mostly Deagles. You got CZ, and I think that's P250.
Mm-hmm.
A couple flashes and a smoke. We got armor, but no head armor.
Yeah.
So Ninjas in Pajamas just scraping the bottom of their economy, just trying to get as much as they can in this round. Maybe they'll pick up a few rifles from the dead bodies of G2 if they can get the kills. But aside from that, they're just holding a default push. The G2 Esports picking up that mid position, getting catwalk control. Kenny S making sure nobody's crossing over, but Rez. Looks like Rez is ready for this.
Rez is definitely ready for something like this, but the flash going to be going off means that Rez now has to back off. Sometimes you got to protect your body more than your head.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That flash was it was good for G2 to get that flash off, but I was excited to see some deagle shots come up from him. Twist making sure watching the cross from Catwalk, and the players are out. Misses his first shot, goes for the second shot, hits the second shot on Jax. So that's bomb down on site. 3 players up in Catwalk. Hunter takes out Lekro. Twist gets a pick on Hunter though. So that's a double kill from Twist. Goes for the third, just barely missing the player. Forrest taking so much damage. Plopsky takes out Amanek. Kenny S holding that position, watching Twist. Just waiting a little bit. Plopsky putting so much shots into the Catwalk, but not hitting anybody. Twist just barely holding onto his head. Takes out Nexa. Kenny S, the last to drop, and that is the first round for Ninjas in Pajamas.
Ninjas in Pajamas. Twist out of nowhere. This dude comes out with the op. Ends up grabbing 3 kills for himself. Didn't even matter if it was a headshot. That's one thing I love to look at, is if it was a headshot or not. And Twist doesn't even care. As long as he ends up getting and securing those 3 kills, everything is completely fine here. Now heading into round number 7, 5-1. And G2, they're kind of shaking a little bit.
Yeah, just shaking a little bit. Kenny S waiting for that cross, trying to get the shot off, but doesn't connect with anything. And that's going to be an aggressive B push from G2 right down. They take so much damage from Mollies, but Amanek with the SMGs, they're going to rotate mid. And that would have been insanely good for G2 if they got out there, but just the Mollies and the grenades doing so much damage, they have to back off. Twist watching Catwalk, and rotation through spawn from Amanek and the bomb holder Nexa.
You can see on both sides that the head armor as well as the normal armor coming out, but Rez not grabbing himself a diffuser. Hey, usually in Silver we say if you don't buy a diffuser, then you're a complete loser. Yeah. I don't know if you guys say that in higher elo, but hey, we say that, and that's all good. But Rez not having that one for himself means that he might want to just be the front line. Maybe he wants to just die first. Twist though with the Molotov. Molotov's being traded on both sides. Also, Ninjas in Pajamas doing their homework with the B rush coming in from G2. They expected that completely. Amanek now on half HP. We'll see what G2 want to do here. I believe they're all spotted out. You can see 6 Jax just slowly walking over towards the right side there. Or no, he's still on Catwalk with Amanek, just staying inside of Tons itself. But he doesn't want to go anywhere just in case. Also, Molotov going to the back of the pit. Jax now looking inside here. We'll see if he can find anything.
Hunter, oh my god. Forrest getting a nice double kill, going for the third, but that's Nexa taking him out from the open area on the bomb side. Kenny S with the flick on Lekro. See you next round, Lekro. You're out. That was quite the flick from Kenny S, and G2 just turning this game on a swivel. Rez and Twist have to back off and save. And Rez is just going to look for some exit frags, trying to pick up anything he can, but Twist, you got to back off. You got that op. You cannot be giving it away.
Rez might want to spot a couple of members here. Kenny S was a second late, or else he would have saw where his opponent was. Rez once again is just looking for whatever he can find here inside of Tons. Bomb's going to go off. Amanek was about to push, and he's going to, and he ends up just losing whatever he had at Kenny S, though. Secures that one kill for himself.
See, but if you look at the economy of G2, that doesn't really matter as much, losing the death on Amanek.
Yep.
But that death on Rez, he didn't have to die there. Yeah, he got some kills off, but that rifle would have been big going into the next round. I don't agree with what he did, but you know, they're the pros. You know, they know what they're doing in the end.
Sometimes sacrificing one player for the benefit of Kenny S might just be the one to do it. So who knows what's gonna happen here? You can see these players just getting prepared, getting ready on stage as the NIP coach is just talking to his team. What are the game plans going into this next round? We've seen a lot of different strategies come out here. Some of them have worked, and some of them definitely have not.
So yeah, now that we're in a timeout phase,
Yeah.
and both coaches are putting getting their players kind of heads clear of all the disarray. How are you thinking about this game? You think G2 is going to keep pulling away?
I feel like G2 are in a very, very nice spot. But the thing is about this level of play with these two amazing teams, you can't underestimate the opponent. And just as I say that, Kenny S finding one kill of his own with the Molotov going into the tunnels is going to stop one of these players. Jax or Hunter on very, very low HP as Jax just picks up one. Ends up charging Plopsky, ends up going down here on B site.
Just like that, round 7 for G2. That's it. There's no way Ninja Pajamas are going to push this at all. You see them all hiding over on the A site, players over heading into T4, T spawn. That's 4 and 5, just watching over there, setting up in pit. They are not going to lose this. But let's look at this. Let's look at this leaderboard here. Kenny S with 7, Nexa with 8. And Amanek at 6. All three of those players on G2 just going off right now.
Yeah, even looking at Ninjas, those guys were even slowly coming back from their deficit. And you can see Rez now just peeking throughout his own, or the opponent's spawn, or at least the T spawn, just to see if anyone wants to come through these doors here. No one's going to go, which is completely fine. Super, super unfortunate here, Ninjas. They need to slowly find their way back into this one. They had a little bit of an advantage, I believe, in round number 6, where they ended up taking the round, but they just cannot find their footing here in this mid to late game.
Yeah, Plopsky had an opportunity to get a nice double kill, but just whiffed a couple shots. You know, it happens. You just got to look to the next round now. And if he got those kills on Hunter and Jax, that would have been huge, but they're just... In the end, their shots just came out on top. And Twist getting a little bit aggressive into Catwalk. The Molly cutting him off, though. Has to back right up onto A side. Kenny S watching that mid cut. And he's just going to be waiting on Catwalk because they know Twist was aggressive. They want to make sure he's not going to peek again.
Yeah. Twist only losing 2 HP, though, which is completely fine for himself. Plopsky as well. I believe that's around 10. So it's not horrible going into this round here. You can see Kenny S just looking down mid. Can he actually find anything? Forrest was the guy that I loved watching on Ninjas because he would absolutely pop off when his team definitely needed it. But here in this match, Plopsky, just a couple of shots going down into Tons. Amanek knows exactly what he's going to be dealing with. They're going to just trade grenade shots as well. A Molotov going into B.
Yeah, that little bit of a juke he did in the air, the size of that B-hop. Huge bait, but Rez waiting for them to come out. Gets one, goes for the second, but that's Jax coming out on top, so that's even trade on both teams. We're in a 4-on-4, and G2's looking to push long. Twist getting the smoke down, watching Catwalk, knows somebody's there, but he also knows that there's people pushing up on A long. And There we go. Smoke out
There
on
you go.
Hunter. He's going to put some shots toward Twist. Lekro taking
Oh.
out Kenny S.
Oh.
Twist taking out Hunter. Amanek picks up Lekro, but that's Twist and Force connecting on 2 for G2. Second round for Ninjas in Pajamas. Now, that was a nice round.
There you go, right? That's exactly how you respond to a plant, and Ninjas do it absolutely perfectly. You could see that the pause was definitely needed, right? The timeout was definitely needed because the coach just had to come in, just say a couple of words, and you can see the replay coming into here, just a 1-for-1 trade going down. Jax actually almost eliminating a member, but Necro grabbing one, Twist grabbing one, Twist grabbing a second as Forrest finishes off the round, which is super, super nice. Now Ninjas need to find their own advantage into lower tons. 1, 2, and 3, all getting destroyed. Plopsky, Forrest, and Plopsky once again grabbing kills for themselves.
That was just instant. They know G2 wants to go aggro on that B site, but they're ready for that every single time. I don't know why G2 goes for that. Nexa taking out Lekro, though, kind of making this 2v5 dream stay alive. But Kenny S, maybe with their economy looking, actually no, their economy looks pretty good. So
Yep.
Kenny S and Jax are the only ones that are a little bit low. Nexa gonna meet someone on the other side of the store. Is he ready for it? Rez is probably super ready. Sees the shadow, gets the kill on Nexa. So it's Kenny S against the world.
Kenny S, can he do it here? And I believe he's not going to be able to. Or I could just doubt him, and he could just pull off something insane here on A site. He's just looking. He's peeking. Okay, what exactly can he find? We have no idea. Nobody on Ninjas is over on point A. You can see him just looking at both sides here. And he's not going to be able to find anyone for the time being.
No, he's just gonna back up, look for some frags, try to pick up anything he can, but I think he's holding a pretty good angle for the op right now.
Yeah, he definitely is. Looking inside of lower tons, Plopsky, Rez holding his own, Forrest holding mid. And honestly, I just love to see positioning, right? They're all across this map. Rez, you can see him just blocking off the A site. Forrest himself is mid. Number 2, Plopsky, just guarding the ton area as well. Number 5, Twist, just guarding A site. And these guys are just all across this map. I was just going to say, as I say that, someone actually ends up falling mid, but no, that was earlier in the round.
Yeah, this map does too. It's also very kind of momentous. It's not so much T side or CT side. It's like you get that momentum rolling, you can take your team. You can take your team all the way. So maybe we're seeing a little bit of a Ninja comeback. We're gonna see maybe they're looking towards that 8-7 scoreline to the second half, but at the same time, G2 is looking to keep taking off. So nice little shot of the coach of Ninjas in Pajamas, thinking hard at what's going on, and just a side-by-side comparison of both. In the meantime, though.
Yeah.
You see Ninjas in Pajamas start to come back. Do you like what you see?
Yes,
you like
I'm starting to see a little bit more advantages going in here, and I believe this is why G2 need to pull a timeout here, is because they're kind of losing their momentum. Right, even though they're up by a sizable amount, you could lose it very, very quickly. You were talking about momentum, and this is exactly what I think Ninjas in Pajamas are starting to find here, and you can see full-on buys from all of NIP, as well as from G2. You can see a lot of these members just spending all of the cash that they got. Kenny S just going to his signature spot inside of mid.
Yeah, and that tactical pause probably came out because G2 got 2 wins, got two losses in a row. Rez and Lekro picking up 2 on G2, so we're going to see a 3v5, and I think G2 is just going to slow down, wait for a pick, because bomb's down. They don't have too much they can do. Unless they can pick up that bomb, that would change it. Amanek on the other side of the door from Forrest. Maybe we're going to see a little confrontation here. Amanek just slowly peeking out. It's just edging.
There he is!
And he gets the pick on Forrest, so that's mid open, but they still don't have the bomb. Bomb is still in tunnels.
Amanek again. This dude loves to just rush these areas that are super high contention.
What is that, Kenny S?
Are you kidding me?
No way! He just gets that kill, and Nexa and Kenny S pick up 2, so this is still the dream alive. We're in a 2v2. Nexa's on 11 health, and Plopsky going for the rotation, trying to pick up that flank. But if Nexa and Kenny S just play their cards right, they can have a one-on-one. Twist has to back off, and he's pushing into CT spawn. This is the round falling apart for Ninjas. It's just so slowly. They're not, but Plopsky going into catwalk, though. He's not going for the rotation, and it's just slowing it down.
30 seconds left here in this round. Kenny as well as Nexa versus the world. Plopsky ends up getting shot just a couple of times. Can G2 finish this one off? Answer's going to be yes. They're going to start the plant on A site as Twist looks for a shot, and he ends up getting it through the crate. Twist not wanting to go for anything just yet as Kenny S versus Twist, the two oppers. Can they find anything? Kenny S looking at Cat as Twist is looking down A.
Yeah, we're in a 1v1 situation. Both oppers going up against each other. Twist pushing slowly out of CT spawn, trying to find Kenny S, but Kenny S is just such a good
He's
position
got to go
to take
for
this.
it.
And the time is ticking down
You
so
didn't see him.
slowly.
You didn't see him.
He's going for the defuse. Misses the first
Misses.
shot. Oh my god. Kenny S is just waiting. That's the round one. Twist not gonna get it.
Is the defuse gonna go off in Ninjas?
No,
No!
G2 wins the round, and that's
Are you
8-3
kidding
for. Oh my god, that was such a heartbreak for Ninjas in Pajamas because G2 literally stole that out from under their nose.
Kenny S knows how close that round was, but he's beating himself up. He knows that if a millisecond was not left on the clock, they would have lost that one because he missed the shot on a standstill player. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have missed that shot, but Plopsky, as he crosses mid, taking a little bit of damage, down to like 4 ticks, not too much. Amanek getting aggressive though, but not pushing through, kind of learning from their mistakes from the other rounds.
Amanek has been that player, right? Go through the smoke, go into a high contested area, and just do whatever you can. Try and find whatever kills you can, and he's been succeeding at that. He's been doing a really, really good job at contesting all of these high-pressure areas, and you can see now G2 setting up for their next charge. Where do they want to go? Answer is not clear just yet. You can see number 9, Amanek, just sitting at tons. And he does not want to move from this one spot as we see 3 members of G2 going on top of this crate and going right into Cat.
Yeah, I counted G2 out last round, but they're definitely not out in this round. We got a minute left and no op on the side of G2, but we have an op in Twist's hands, and Twist, I'm pretty sure, on A site holding Catwalk, so just waiting a little bit. Forrest getting as much information as he can, just barely missing 2 players. As we saw as we turned off the X-ray, he can't see those players.
No,
we can see them.
Yeah.
So he has no clue that they just rotated out, but Jax, Kenny S, and Nexa pushing out into A-Long, but Rez in his signature position gets one, just like he usually does. Can he get the second one? Yes, he can. Kenny S goes down, but Jax picks up Rez. Twist gets Hunter. Hunter gets hunted. Lekro takes out Jax, and last one standing is Amanek. Amanek in a 1v3, taking down to 78 health. Forrest goes down. Plopsky, though, the last one to take out Amanek, and that is round 4 to Ninjas in Pajamas.
Plopsky just securing the round for the rest of the team. And I thought if anybody was going to do it, it was going to be Amanek. I don't know why this player is standing out so much to me, but this dude is slowly starting to pop off with how much aggression he's putting down here onto this map. He knows this map inside out, knows every single spot where the enemy could be, and is just very, very careful with it. I love how this player is playing, but in that round, he was not able to clutch it. Plopsky ends up grabbing a kill for himself. 9-1 and 6 here on this map. Dust 2. Round number 13 going into this one. We're almost at halftime. Not yet, though. We got 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah, just look at Amanek's profile pic. That's a man who wants to win. That's a man who wants to rush into your face. He's got that determination to kill.
I love it.
Speaking of the determination to kill, he's going to be just holding on to that B tunnel kind of position as his whole team sets up for the run boost. Hunter getting so much information in Catwalk, just pushing as slow as they can, getting as much information as possible. Amanek watching the flank though, and here's a player on Ninjas in Pajamas looking to push in, maybe going to hold it onto that smoke. No, Amanek pushes over. We're gonna see a 5-man push onto A.
I was just gonna say, I like how Amanek is just walking through mid, right? Just kidding. I'm kidding. I did not mean that. Oh, Lekro grabbing 1 kill here. Twist did not expect that player to jump right into Cat. Little bunny hop from what we see over there. G2 planting the bomb. Twist now looking for a head. Cannot find it just yet as Nexa is just sitting on this point with the Deagle. It's his signature weapon as Lekro looking into Cat. Can't find anybody for the time being. Kenny S looking into the spawn. does find one, but ends up getting a headshot as Forrest. Next, I'm not able to land any shots there, which is actually really unfortunate. But Lekro looking inside, right where Kenny S was in the round a couple of rounds ago. As Lekro looking inside of Cat, not able to find any shots for the time being. G2 ends up winning. I was not able to see that. My bad. I'm a little bit blind, but it's fine.
Yeah, and just looking at that whole round, the fact that G2 got the bomb plant down was huge, and because it was a little odd to me that Twist gave up the bomb site just like that, but he was not ready for that run.
No,
boost.
he was not.
I love watching the run boost because he just like flies through the air, and the Opera just was not ready for that. Twist had to back off, and they were confident in their retake, and their retake came out on top. So we're looking at an 8-5 scoreline right now. Ninjas in Pajamas trying to look for that 7.
Ninjas in Pajamas very confident that the opponents are going to be going through this area. 2 Molotovs as well as a frag just going into that location, not able to find anybody. But G2 slowly walking down mid. And we'll see if they can find anybody on this save round as Ninjas in Pajamas. If they don't win this round, I don't know what the heck's going to happen. Twist not able to land the first shot. Could be kind of crazy to see if G2 can actually pick up this round as they are saving. Just grabbing all of their basic weapons. We can see only one Deagle coming out for Amanek, or one Deagle for Amanek, one for Nexa, as Kenny S and Jax just picking up different weapons here, even Hunter, as they want to try and rush this site. This A site.
Yeah, this buy-up could be everything, but that grenade takes so much damage out of G2. Oh
no
my God,
way.
Lekro, you're
boom,
nuts.
boom, 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 boom.
Everybody running out now. Hunter takes out Lekro. There were 5 people out on the A site. One goes down to Twist Deagle. Takes out the op, but Force picks up Jack. Hunter takes out Twist. So we're in a 3v3, and that's bomb site to G2. Rez gonna look to take that long kind of approach, gets so much damage onto Nexa, but Nexa staying alive. Nexa with the 1 dig on the Rez. Oh my God. G2 going big. Forrest left gets up. Amanek, Nexa takes out Forrest, though. We're going to see Plomsky in the 1v2, and I can't believe G2 just won that. Oh my God.
I literally said early in the round that if there's any way for NIP not to win the round, that is how they were going to do it.
That was just so insane from G2 to bring it back because they were not in a good position to take that. But Hunter, being the entry fragger here, taking out Lekro, that was just nuts. Nexa getting that 1 dig just blew my mind, and picking up Forrest too. That was crazy. Hunter and Nexa going the mile to take that 9th round for G2.
G2 going to be taking a tactical here in this final round before halftime. 9-5 for G2 here. They were not supposed to win the round, but they ended up winning, and you could see the coach. I want to say that he has a smile on his face, but he is stone cold, this guy. Just boom.
You know, he's probably just calling that timeout because he's like, yeah, you guys should have won that.
How the hell
so
you
just
guys
bring it back down to earth and slow it down, guys, because that was nuts.
Yeah, after a round like that, even for myself, I say to my team, all right, guys, let's troll. Let's get out Negevs, boys. Let's just do it. And no, the G2 coach is saying, no, just don't do that just yet. Not right now. All right, 9-5. We'll see. Amanek just slowly looking down into B site. Going to be throwing a flashbang. Plopsky just going to look away. Does not get stunned as the smoke goes down. Amanek just now going to do a complete 180. Going to go behind and just maybe try and look for a new angle to get onto this one. Number 7. You can see Kenny S has the bomb. As they slowly approach Cat site. I feel like this is usually what G2 do, is they go into Cat and then look for new routes to take. You can see number 8, Hunter, looking for a new route inside of Tons, as Amanek just looking for literally whatever he can here. This is where Kenny S ended up shooting through the door, and he got himself a kill, as Rez is now sitting on the outside of this one, and he knows where his opponents are. 1 kill going to be going over in trades. Rez for Jax, as well Amanek just going to get himself a kill at the start of this one. And they're looking down A, as a couple of these members of Ninjas are just looking for their kills.
Yeah, that was like so many rounds has happened where Amanek or somebody would push out that long, and it's just a 1-for-1 trade. But Kenny S getting caught blind in mid.
Whoa.
Hunter on B side.
That was
This
close.
is a little bit odd. He's already getting so much information on this team, but gets picked up by
That'd be
Plopsky.
cool.
Forrest taking out Amnek, and next is the last one standing in this round. Plopsky going to take it out, and that is round to that's a 9-6 scoreline at the half. Round going to Ninjas in Pajamas, and what would you think about that?
That was a cool, a really, really cool game at the half. You could see that G2 were slowly leading in the game, but then heading kind of into that mid game of round number 1, they started to slowly come back, which is really, really nice to see. A very close game.
Yeah, very close indeed. But I still can't believe G2 brought it back in that one round. G2 just showing their dominance with those pistols against like Lekro, and I just feel bad for the heads of Rez and Forrest after those 1Ds. That was crazy. And that being that, but between these halves, the players need to take a little bit of break, so we're gonna send it to a quick 5-minute break, and stay tuned.